we're gonna go in order of mine.
I can't.
I was like, how do we do the order? I was like, let's go
We're
through the
gonna
order of how
do
mine.
me.
Listen, when y'all are the host of your show, we can go in the order of yours, okay? But I was like, let's dive in. So my number one, anxious. About 20% of the people, 20% of people are, apparently anxious attachment style. And
Yes.
so these folks seek high levels of intimacy, approval, and responsiveness from their partners, often becoming overly dependent. Now, I am also a recovering codependent. I have done the 12-step Codependency Anonymous program. Ding, ding, all of this checks out. In this attachment style, they also say that you're embarrassed about being too clingy or constant need for level of attention, and that you may feel worn by fear and anxiety about whether your partner really loves you. Oh my God. Like my anxiety just reading this, it's skyrocketing. It's like, who talked to my therapist? Like, it's a constant fear. I'm like, oh, look, I'm being too, and it's so wild because, like, outside of relationships, I'm an independent person. I travel to Europe. I'll go to the movies by myself. I don't need nobody. But as soon as I'm in a relationship, it's like, and constantly worrying if that person is reciprocating. It also talks about that there's a constant crave of like wanting closeness and intimacy. But like there's a struggle because it can constantly feel like I really trust or fully rely on my partner. And so then it's like, I'm just not enjoying the relationship. It can be fine one moment, and then that's why if like they're not texting or calling, and then like last like 3 hours or something, I'm like, it's over. They're not interested. They don't love me. And also folks with anxious attachment have difficulty observing boundaries. They view space between as a threat, which can provoke panic or anger or fear that their partner no longer wants you. Yes. And that's why sometimes when you're in an argument with someone who's anxious attachment, they're going to want to work to solve it right then and there.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, if you're with someone who's avoidant, they want space. They want to
literally.
their
So
way.
the person I was talking about that things ended with, I also joked with them that they'll be hearing about themselves on this podcast. Hey, but it's funny you say that because, again, anxious attachment myself. The thing that kept coming up as we were talking is I kept talking about what I was probably doing wrong. Now, meanwhile, this person was being incredibly honest with me and laying out like shit that I could not fix if I wanted to for them. Like at the heart of it being, the person literally said, I don't like myself. And my brain went, oh, well, if they don't like themselves, you're never gonna be able to get them to, hell like you. But it was like, I kept saying out loud stuff that was very like, I know I'm not enough, or I know I'm not what you're interested in, and nobody wants me, or whatever. And this person was like, what? None of what I'm saying is your fault. And I kept being like, yeah, I know. Just me, and I'm the problem. Like, it was just like, it was this crazy thing where I could tell they were like, wait, what? And then also it became one of those total like housewives moments where now they're like soothing me. And it was like, I came to come clean. And I was just like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm unlovable and uninteresting. And oh God. Like I turned into such an Eeyore in that moment.
Yeah.